Hey everybody, it's Samitari here, and welcome back to another part of the playthrough of the Guild Wars little thingy, Madoodad. So I totally forget where we were at. Oh yeah, that's right, we just finished catching the one dudes. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so we were gonna do the Red Cloak Deserter. I was wondering why we were here. I'm sitting there, like, I know I just played this game, like, maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and I'm already like, why are we here? It's because we are delivering Farrah's message to little Thom. Now, Farrah, if you remember, she was in Pre-Searing. She was right by Grant, the War Master, the one that taught you the warrior skills, and we had to help her as part of her little thing. And little Thom was the one that we had to take the bear cloak to. So it's kind of odd seeing these two characters feuding when you would think they have a lot in common. And again, I have to put in my henchman, which I keep forgetting, which is one of these days going to get me killed, like really dead, like killed. So, I don't know. La la la. I don't have very long to play tonight just because I know my computer is going to be fighting with me because I've been on YouTube all day and everything else. So yeah, so we gotta go find little Thom. Now where the hell is he? Oh god. Okay, so he's forever away. He's actually at the beginning of fucking Regent Valley, so technically we would be better off going to the Sardalek Sanctum and traveling all the way to the beginning of Regent Valley. So while my intentions were good, I obviously wasn't paying much attention. Oh my god, it's a real person here. How often? I never see real people. And he's only level 14, which means he's actually not really, he's not maxed out. He's not just running, just looting shit. Like, I don't know. It's really, it is really weird when, it's really weird whenever freaking people are actually playing this game nowadays, just for the sole fact that hardly anybody is on here. Everybody's on Guild Wars 2. Gwen's broken flute. I think I already picked it up. I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh yeah, Gwen's broken flute. Like, it's not a necessary component for gameplay, but it's one of those things where it's nice to have, especially if you have the Eye of the North expansion. Now, I think that when I bought this file, I think it automatically comes with the Eye of North expansion. The only thing that this file does not have, which is really highly disappointing, is the fact that it does not have the other games included in it, which means I do not have factions, and I do not have Nightfall, which is very sad indeed. I don't know why I'm attacking these Grawl, because obviously there are healers here that we need to get rid of first. No. No, you stupid thing. Stop attacking him. You're going to attack Googie Giku, blah, blah, blah. And you're going to take that motherfucker out first. And make a freaking bone thingy. You're going to animate a bone horror. And just freaking flesh. Okay, have we killed this Grawl yet? Like, have we done our job? Alright, good. Ooh, Grawl gear. Nice, I can salvage that. Weird. Regent Valley. Anyways, I gotta go deal with something real quick. Sorry, I keep pausing, but I have to go deal with something just for a moment. So, I will be with you in just a few seconds, and then we'll get back to our little questy doodad, and I'm going the complete wrong direction because I'm not paying attention. Alright, be back in a moment. Okay, sorry for the delay. I had some things I had to deal with, regarding taxes. Yay, taxes. Everybody do your taxes. I got a leather thing. Ugh. I don't know. I love tax season because you get money back, but here in Germany, taxes are so much different from what I'm used to, and I may have fucked it up, so we'll see. Let's see if I can get all my papers necessary. So anyways, yeah, little Thom, I should just read the quest. I mean, I know I read it before, but I'll go ahead and read it again. Basically, it says that little Thom, he is a blight on the honor of this unit. We've been out here doing what no one else will, and he goes and deserts. Where's the honor? Where's the pride? Where's his loyalty to those of us who stuck our necks out to protect his sorry butt? You see that lowly dog? You can tell him that Farrah Capo can hold a grudge for a long, long time. He'd better sleep tight, because if I ever get out of this hole, I'm coming for him, and he's gonna wish he never left us. So, basically, it's another quest of deserters. You gotta think, like, during this time, everybody was losing hope. You know, at first, we were all like, oh yeah, we're gonna beat the Char, we're gonna drive them back, and now look at what Ascalon has become. It's this burning wasteland of just craziness. You know, so obviously people are gonna lose their nerve, they're gonna lose their hope, and when that happens, they're gonna freaking just tuck their tail between their legs and they're gonna run. I mean, I'm not saying what he did was right, obviously, I'm just saying it doesn't really surprise me, considering the situation and everything else that's been going on, so... I don't know. I've actually caught up with my other characters, which is really weird. Actually, the only character I have yet to freaking catch up with is, yeah, the only person I've yet to catch up with is freaking, Larkin. There we go, Larkin, my warrior. Actually, I think he's a warrior monk. He's one of the only warriors I've never really paired up with a ranger. Because warrior and ranger goes so well together. Like, warriors can take the more heavy hits, they have the heavier armor, they have the higher attack, and then when you mix it all together with a ferocious animal companion, well, I mean, shit, you've basically got it made. At least that's just my opinion of things. I can't go this way, can I? No, I can't. That's a dead end. So I gotta go this way instead, okay. And I can't go there because there's a pit there. Where am I supposed to go? I have to go around this way, I suppose. Where am I? Oh, I'll have to go the long way around. This is one of those times where this comes in handy. This tiny little map that you toggle by pressing the U button. Because it gives you a more detailed explanation of where you are going. Where you can walk and where you cannot walk. And etc. Because, like, see? I can walk here. And I wouldn't have known that otherwise. Actually, I might have, but I would have figured it out. Back when I used to play Guild Wars in middle school, I never used the U button. Like, I never used the tiny map. I didn't even know it existed. And then, like, here I am, like, really tough Guild Wars player, like, all hoo-ah about it. And my friend comes over, and I was the one that taught her how to play. And my friend comes over, and we're doing this quest, and I'm lost. And she goes, here, let me try. And I'm like, alright, you try and figure it out. And she freaking turns on the little U map. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And she's like, oh, you just press U and this really tiny map pops up and blah, blah, blah. And she goes, it's really useful, it's really helpful. And I got kind of mad. Like, I didn't mean to get mad at her, but I got really mad because I had never figured it out myself. And I'm like, yeah, well, I just never used that because I consider it cheating. Had she been braver in that moment, because, like, I was the more, like, grar one in our friendship, had she been more brave, she would have been like, fool, you didn't even know what it was until I, pulled it up, so you can't say that it's cheating. But, you know, I got really defensive, and I was like, oh, I knew that, I just don't use it because I feel like it's cheating. And it's not really cheating, it's just being smart about, you know, your surroundings. If you're lost, why spend an hour wandering around when you could literally just figure out where the hell you're going? I think of it this way, if this were a real-life scenario, and I was freaking... you know, wandering around and my food and whatnot and everything else was just really limited, I would freaking do whatever I had to do. Like, I would get a compass or I would do something. He's up on the mountain. So I just gotta find the spiral that leads up to the mountain, but I'm running into a bunch of dead ends and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Boy. I haven't done this quest in so long. I try to avoid it as much as possible. And there's so many Grawl Eulidites. Like, so don't miss it. Do not miss it at all. No, you're not allowed. Freaking do your little doodaddy thingy. No, you're just not allowed. Actually, I'm gonna freaking click your corpse. And I'm gonna make a fucking thing out of your bones. Same with you. I'm gonna freaking make a thing out of your body. And you can freaking just bite me. Nice. And all I have to do is take out that little necromancer dude. Keeps healing himself as vampire touches and poisons. Who brings this dude back to life? Who did that? Was that you that did that? Yeah, that's right. This doesn't deserve it. No, I didn't want to use that. There we go. Well, you can never do without, or you can never go wrong with supplies. Now all you have to do is kill this Eulodyte up here that's slowly taking out my freaking That's okay. Go, my little minions. Start attacking him. Good job. And after this, we're just going to teleport back. I don't know. We haven't even barely started in here. I'm going to take out this Eulodyte first. Barradin's badge. This must be little Thom's. Or little Thom. Oh, that dude. Corpse of little Thom. Okay, so it says, tell Farrah the death of little Thom, which means we have to go all the way back to Piken Square, which is... But that's fine, because I don't mind, because I really just do not like Regent Valley. But I have a feeling we'll have to come back here. Granted, I know what happens during this quest, but I'm not going to let you know, because it's supposed to be a surprise and stuff. Alright, Farrah, here's the badge. Now you can get your vengeance, right? Right? Little Thom is dead? I don't think so. That weasel had a special talent for hiding from danger. The badge you say you found on his body is only further proof it wasn't him. You see, he lost that badge gambling 2 nights before we crossed the wall. At any rate, I appreciate the trouble you went into looking for him. You know, it pleases me to think he's still alive, running around out there, causing trouble still. Means I still got a chance to be the one to give him his comeuppance. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy that. So it was simple enough. Little Thom is not dead. Yeah. Which is fine, because I really don't care either way, but it just means that we finished that quest, and it was really super easy. I'm gonna sell some of my shit that I don't need. Sell. Should really get the freaking... I wish I had enough to get the freaking... the Ruin of Holding, and I don't. Which really makes me meh. I also need the small equipment pack, because that would come in so much handy. So much handy. Vigo, what do you want? Vigo. Vigo. Garfaz Bloodfang. My last time out, I nearly slew this bloated coward of a Char, Garfaz Bloodfang. Bloodfang and his forces fled northwest into the Diza lowlands. The Duke won't let me lead a group after him, says it's not strategic. Well, I've never known the Duke to be wrong about a thing like that, but if you were to hunt down the fur-wrapped vermin, I'd do my best to see to it you were duly rewarded. Okay. Oh god, this guy, Garfaz Bloodfang, he is a pain in the ass. All of them are. Goodness, ambush the Char in the tar pits south of Piken Square. And strike down Grim Sharpfang. We'll do that one, because I can do that one. Okay. God. Okay, so Garfaz Bloodfang gave me so much trouble, I can't even begin to express how much trouble this dude gave me. Like, he takes forever to kill. This is what I mean about Piken Square. Piken Square is one of those areas where you just keep dying and dying and dying, and every time you resurrect, you're weaker and weaker, but you just don't want to give up until you have finished this quest. So you just continue going at it until you finally, by sheer luck and the fact that your enemies are not rezzing, by sheer luck, you finally take out these people and do what you're supposed to do. Actually, with the quest with Lady Althea, which we'll later find out, there's a part where we have to get an item for her and for her father, and so I just run. Like, I know I'm gonna die, but I literally just cast whatever immunity or healing spell I can on myself, run through this giant horde of Char, and immediately afterwards, like, I let myself be killed, just because you get to keep the item after you grab it. So as long as I don't die while I'm trying to grab this item, I'm totally fine with it. Are you even attacking this damn thing like I'm telling you to? Or not? Are you just standing there? You're stuck, aren't you? Are you fucking kidding me? There, finally. God, that was terrible. I just want to get down into the tar pits. Nothing fancy. Just want to kill some char dudes in the tar pits. Because that's what I do. But yeah, so Garfast Bloodfang is one of those things where I kept dying. And granted, this was during a really stupid part of my life where I thought playing a Mesmer Warrior was a good idea. So obviously I wasn't the most strategic person in the world, but at the same time it's just one of those things where it's like, I should have known better. I was playing a stupid character, could have played her better, could have had her equipped better. But I think I was underleveled, and honestly, I just think that these quests in general are just pretty hard. Because I think I already went after Garfaz Bloodfang as a couple other characters, actually. Because Vince, he's level 20, and Gabriella, she's level 20 on my main account. And both of those characters, those people had to go through Piken Square. They have done everything in this area. And actually, I remember because I used Gabriella as a character to help my friend Nanelle whenever she was playing this particular area. Because I didn't want to use Airsay since Airsay was already level 20, and I thought that'd be considered cheating. If I used a really... What? Okay, so now we have these warriors coming to help us? Like, I don't understand. Well, that's fine. I'll just take down this fucker. So they wait until I do most of the work. And then they're like, alright, we'll take him down, don't worry. They're not very brave. God, it's so bad. They just wait until I do all the work, and then they're like, oh my god, let's go attack him now, guys, now. Probably patting themselves on the back for the great job that they did. Return to Duke Barradin for your reward. Sure. And then we gotta at least find, like, one more quest or something to do. Maybe we'll just go killing things, trying to find quests. I don't know. Could go back to Ascalon and see what's going on there, but I doubt it's anything interesting, because I don't remember there being anything for a necromancer. My troops couldn't have destroyed Grim Sharpfang and his warband without you. Well, no, I did most of the work. Once again, you've made the Vanguard proud. Well, I got a tall shield, which I don't understand why he gives you a shield, because, I mean, I don't know, I think that they should give you items attuned to your class. I mean, think of it like this, like, you know, think of it like this. Think of it as in... you're a freaking, like in World of Warcraft, they usually give you, something that you really can't use, but usually they give you an option for something that you can use. And then, like, same with Ion, you always get the one option of an item that you can actually use, like, actually make use of. So it's one of those things where it's like, why can't you just give me something that I can actually use, like a staff, or something that powers up blood magic, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just complaining, but at the same time, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. God, I have so much gold. I should deposit this. I always deposit it just in case, so I'm not spending it on something stupid. I think next time his armor is going to be purple. No, I don't know. I don't know what his armor is going to be. I have to find more orange. I want to keep him with orange armor, I think, throughout the entirety of this whole thing. Alright, so now we finished that. Let's see, that didn't take too long at all. All these quests are really short, because we're getting into the really, really hard ones. The only one that's not hard is going to Ruins of Surmia. Getting to Surmia is not hard, and then that would give us a new area that we can go to. But eventually we are going to have to do these ones, but these ones are going to have to be saved for another day. Because honestly, I don't have the time to do them. Because of just how long it takes to actually get there and get the job done. And there's a lot of running back and forth. I think we're definitely going to have to do fires in the north and etc. before we even get anywhere near Garfaz Bloodfang. And we have to beat Garfaz Bloodfang before we even try to do the Duke's Daughter thingy-mabob, because that one is a two-parter, and even the first part alone is a lot of traveling, a lot of fighting, and a lot of, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oi, 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 oi. But this can help us with our little city quest, because the Ruins of Surmia has a little block thingy. that's like, hey, look at me, I am a monument to Surmia, and you can read me and update your quest. But I just don't remember where it is. I remember there's a lot of gargoyles in this area, though. And obviously a lot of Grawl, too. And always 2 Eulidites. They can't just have 1, you know? They have to make it super complicated and do 2. So that they can heal each other. Because they're douchebags. Oh no, you're not gonna resurrect anybody. Oh, you. Everybody attack this dude. Ignore the fact that I'm getting hit with a hammer. That doesn't matter. Like, seriously though, it doesn't matter. Like, if you have a healer, you don't even care if there's a dude whacking you with an axe in your shoulder. Like, you just keep attacking the healer. Otherwise, you're doing your job wrong. Okay, so this is what I was looking at before. It's 2 Grawl armies. Statue of Lissa, which isn't glowing because they don't have favor of the gods right now. That's nothing, because it doesn't say anything. Yeah, no favor of the gods. I don't see the monument over there, so we're not gonna go over there. Actually, this is right where we're supposed to be. Right where this little bubbly area is. This is where we're supposed to be. No joke. Like, it was that simple. The only problem is getting down there. You can see where there used to be a war stand here and where they made the advancements. I think that's what I really like about this too, is that you can see where they made the advancements. Oh my goodness. More people came up the hill? Like, are you kidding me? Okay, we're gonna have to go up the hill if we want to. Oh no, they're down the hill. They're just around the corner, right? No, my character's just stupid. He doesn't know what he's doing. What am I doing? Where am I going? Okay, this is one of the biggest problems I had with Surmia, was that there's a lot of areas where it looks like you can walk, and you can't walk. Which means we actually do have to go around the long way, which means we do have to go through the arena, which means we do have to fight all those Grawl, and yay me. Not that I mind, because it stretches out the level a little bit more, but now all I have to do is wait for my imp to catch up with me. Who's this person up here? Who are you? Oh, it leads to the frontier gate? No, but who are you? Are you just a random dude, like, hiding out? Oh no, you're the collector. Oh, it doesn't show me things I haven't seen before. Right. So I haven't seen any of this before? Is the monument over here? Probably is, but I'm not even gonna try. I might do that when I'm randomly char hunting one day, but I need to actually head towards Surmia. Because they're like killing my imp dude right now. Stupid Grawl. So useless. Actually, I was really sad when they first announced that they weren't going to have Grawl in Guild Wars 2. They're like, oh, the Grawl is a race that just didn't make it. And I was actually kind of upset because one of the first big enemies, like something that's not stupid like a freaking scale or whatever, one of the bigger enemies that you fight in Guild Wars, you know, for your first time is a Grawl. You know, and you find them everywhere. So, you know, just like, I mean, technically you fight Char everywhere too, but I don't know, with freaking Grawl it's just different. Yeah, that's right. I don't know, the Grawl are just something special because you're like, ah, yeah, Grawl, and they don't really cause you much trouble, but at the same time, you do find out that they're helping the Char, and so they're really the bad guys that kind of start shaping things, you know, in the story, because you're like, why would the Grawl help the Char, and what are the Grawl anyways? And it just, I don't know, it's what makes you start actually questioning things in the game for the first time. Plus, I always found them just really fascinating creatures. Like, yes, they were really simple, but because you couldn't really learn of their backstory, you always just wanted to all the more. See, the thing is I love this because I can just walk around them, and then nothing. Until they walk up the stairs, and then I have to confront them. So, I might as well confront them anyway, since they're coming this way. Okay. And my team just did it anyways. They're like, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. So it was just one of those things where, like, I was really upset because at first they were like, oh, we're not putting, you know, the Grawl into Guild Wars 2. And I was really sad about it. And I'm like, really? Are you kidding me? I was like, why? Why is this happening to me? You know, kind of thing. And then, what was it? And then I got into the game for the first time expecting there to be no Grawl because they said that there was going to be no Grawl. So I get on there for the first time expecting there to be none, and then sure enough they had actually put the Grawl in there. But they look funny. Like, it turns out they are really monkey-like, because you can tell that they're already pretty monkey-like, but they look a lot different in Guild Wars 2. Like, I don't know how to explain it. They just get 10 times creepier than they already are. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just odd as fuck. And I guess, like, I don't know, you get to learn a lot about their history and stuff. You get to learn about the things that they like, the things that they worship, why they do the things they do, why they started helping the Char in the first place. Like, there was a whole article written on them, and it's actually really fascinating. But yeah, as a Norn, you get to go in and smash all the Grawl's idols and stuff. I do still want to play Guild Wars 2 for you guys. I think one day, out of this week, I'm just going to say fuck it, and I'm going to end up just playing my Guild Wars 2, even if it means, like, my computer totally frying on me. Hi, Meekin. You've arrived just in time. The prince has already begun scouting the path, and from what I can see, he's prepared to pursue the Char on his own if need be. He asks that I remain in this area and direct everyone I can to join him. I am doing my best to carry out his orders. Please gather a force as quickly as you can and see if you can catch up with Prince Rogue before he tries to face the Char army on his own. Thanks. And he gave me something that I can sell. The thing is about this mission isn't necessarily hard, it's just really time consuming. And I'm debating on whether I want to go ahead and do it and then go all the way back to Piken Square, or whether I want to just do all the Piken Square stuff and then do this quest last, because this thing is, like, really challenging. Again, I don't know if I explained the Zaishin Scouts to you, but he takes you to this special island where you can, like, do a whole bunch of competitive stuff, and it doesn't really have anything to do with the story, so I try not to click on him, even though I've never really done it myself. I might try it with Erse, just because she is all decked out. Who knows? I don't know anymore. Inventory. Have my stick. Have my rock. Have my cloth. But yeah, I didn't really earn that much gold, did I? Deposit funds, like 36 gold. I still have, like, a whole bunch in my freaking salvage thing, too. I just haven't really found anything to salvage. Okay, so now where to? Well, I guess, yep, we really have no choice. Okay, I could find the place in Surmia, but I'm going to go ahead and do that later. So we're going to go ahead and travel back to Piken Square. And we will have no choice but to do Fires in the North, which is going to be extremely hard. And hopefully while we're doing Fires in the North, we'll accidentally start the Duke's Daughter, so we can have the first part of that underway. And then eventually we will go ahead and do Garpass Bloodfang. I was hoping to at least be level 13 by the time I did all this. I am now saying that is probably not possible, and that is never going to happen. The only way that would happen is if I did play the Surmia thing, but I really just don't think. Alright, so we're back here, and since we didn't do any quests, we get no reward, yay! Oh well, could be worse. So, anyways, I'll just go ahead and end this here. Go ahead and hit like if you're liking this series so far. Hopefully these videos are a lot better than the last two, where the audio could not be heard. I've been working on them, and hopefully these have been semi-interesting. I know we're just running around and just doing random quests right now. I know that some of you have been eager for me to get back into the missions, but the thing is, like, missions take so long, and I really want to do them in an order that would make sense to you. I'm not doing this on purpose to be like, mwahaha, you can't see shit, because that's really not, even close to being true. It's just one of those things where I do want you to get involved with the story. The thing is people play these games just to play these games. People like to run around and gain levels and feel like they're being accomplished by just conquering this universe. And the thing is like, to me, that's not what this place is really about. What it's about is the storyline, the deep things that this game has to offer. So anyways, go ahead and hit like if you're liking this series, and if you want to see more, go ahead and feel free to subscribe. Go ahead and in the comments down below, let me know what you want to see next. Like, the thing is like, we don't really have that many choices in quests right now. I can go back to Ascalon and see if there are more, but really what it comes down to is after we complete all these things going on in Piken Square, really from there on out it's just missions until the end, and we're actually really close to getting into the we're really close to transitioning to the next part of the Guild Wars story, which is the Shiver Peak Mountains. And then the Shiver Peaks will last for a little while, and then we'll get into the Kryda part, and then the Kryda part will last until the end of the game, and will be the longest segment. I've never finished a campaign before. I don't know if I will finish a campaign on Arcus, because I can't manage to do it with my main character, who is 10 times, a billion times better than Arcus, even if he was level 20. I don't know if I'll be able to do the campaign, because there aren't very many people playing this game anymore, and in order to beat the campaign, I feel like you really have to team up with some people, but I am going to try my hardest. I will let you know if ever there comes a point where I really just cannot beat a mission, and we will kind of just go from there. But hopefully that point actually that point's not coming anytime soon, and hopefully it just doesn't really happen. But last but not least, feel free to connect with me online. The thing is I am trying to put as many blogs up as possible to keep you guys entertained. I've been posting up game reviews. I recently just did Bioshock Infinite. I have a few other reviews to post as well. And I just do random things. Like, I rant, I tell you about new gaming things I have found, new video games I've bought, video games I've beaten, just video game news in general if I find it interesting, and etc. So yeah, just feel free to check that out on my website if you want to, and it helps me connect better with you guys to know that I'm posting things that you like. But yeah, until the next one, this has been Samatari playing Guild Wars. I am out, and I will talk to you guys later. Alright, ciao you guys.